Zach Yading here. We are here with another episode of Time Attack Rivals with our good friend Brad from Chicane Motorsport. Was about to show you one of probably what we've seen, one of the coolest E46 M3s that are like running around in this part of the country. Take it away, Brad. Like, what is it?
Yeah, so it's a 2004 E46 M3. Whenever I was a kid and I saw the GTR that BMW factory built and ran, is my dream car. So when we kind of started out, I just wanted a fun, fast M3. It was my dream car. Never really intended on doing Time Attack. Was always an HPDE guy. Kind of got into it kind of late, but yeah. So this is kind of what it's morphed into. We'd love to eventually do the wide body factory PTG wide body is kind of the plan. Hopefully this winter. We'll pop the hood because it's probably the thing that inspired it all is the 5-liter S62.
That's an interesting one because a lot of people either stick with the S54 that comes with it, or they do sometimes the S65, the 40.
The high revving V8, yeah, it's just a completely different platform. So I mean, this one was built by Partee Racing out in Virginia. It's semi Daytona prototype motor. It's got 13.5 compression pistons. Heads are completely done by a local guy, Brad Noland, and runs on 104. About 440 to the tire. We're a little limited by, we kept the variable valve timing, which, you know, kind of hurts us, but can't do as big as cam as we'd like to.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, that was the inspiration. We wanted to get as close to the P60 that came in the GTRs as we could. That was kind of, and that's why we chose this engine. MCS, motion control suspension, triples. Man, keep the tires planted. The best suspension in the world, I swear. Most of the carbon bodywork was made by Flossmann, who made the original stuff for the European race teams for BMW.
Really?
Yeah. So the hood and the fenders and even the splitter is made by them. The end plates we designed and had 3D printed around. I mean, we've just got kind of a rudimentary side skirt extension, nothing super fancy. It is a flat floor car.
Wow.
Yeah, we did all that in-house. So that was
really, yeah.
It's Alumilite with a center aluminum panel.
Right.
That way the heat for the exhaust that comes out the side. So the wheels are made by Bimmer World. They are a forged wheel, pretty lightweight. I want to say they're around 18 pounds for a 18 by 10. The tires are Michelin S9Ms, so they're a non-DOT slick. What they run in like SRO America, basically.
Yeah, would they be the takeoffs or are they like?
It is a takeoff. They are not new. So yeah, we're running takeoffs. We kind of don't have a choice with some of the powerful cars and the aero cars that we run with in TT1.
Yeah.
We've got to run a super sticky tire to get the lap times that we're shooting for.
That is for a lot of people. If you don't know, like takeoffs are a great way to get slicks for reasonably inexpensive.
Yeah, $600, $700, $800. You get a set of slicks, and it's kind of a crapshoot. Sometimes you get a set that doesn't have the life. They may have been overheated or something, but for the most part, I mean, it's a great value for the tire.
What about the brake system? Is that fully updated?
Yeah, so performance friction. They're doing factory programs. They do a lot of NASCAR.
Yep.
Super awesome billet 2-piece rotor with some floating rings, and then they're ducted. I mean, they're ducted from the front. And we've got a tilt and pedal box in the car, so I've got full brake bias adjustment.
Ooh, can we see that actually?
Yeah, which helps dial in the caliper difference.
There's one thing that's pretty cool about this car also, despite all the super race car exterior. It's street mod spec on the interior. Look at it. Everything's there. Headliner, minor AC delete, which is fair.
Right. Yeah.
It's got a dry sump. It doesn't need an AC, all right? But like the steering wheel is super cool, but it goes onto the stock column, aim dash. Like it's an E46 on the inside on this part. It just looks like a stock M3. So
yeah, we wanted a GT3 RS. That was we wanted a GTR, but we wanted kind of a GT3 RS feel. Yep. This is our showpiece. We take it to shows, cars and coffees, and most people like the interior more than a lot of the other stuff. Most of them think the wings are silly, so.
We know they work. Also,
there we do.
Also, side activity sauce.
Yeah, which dings me in NASA when I run with NASA. It's a 0.4
Really?
deduction. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why, because it's a power to weight class, but
Right.
I lose 0.4. That's why I have to run streets instead of Hoosiers for TT2.
For that.
That's it, yeah.
That's so sad, because those are the, that's cool as fuck. You can't deny that.
No, I love it.
Like the cutout, the way it's professionally done. You know, it just looks right. Unlike a certain Subaru that has a hang on the fucking floor, dangling and scraping and potentially throwing, kicking pieces of metal up into somebody else's windshield. Sorry, Subaru rant. Oh, one thing I know we wanted to bring up also. We see these vents on the ducts, the NACA ducts on the sides of the car. There's two on that side. There's one on this side. What do they do?
So they feed. So it is a flat floor.
Yeah.
So the diff, which is actually made by Diffs Online, it's a 10 clutch, custom LSD. They feed. We've got one, and I don't even know which one. One is a diff, one's a trans. Coolers. So they come in from the NACAs and then duct out through the trunk.
That's also, dude. It's a trunk mount wing.
It is.
It's a trunk mount wing.
It is.
Look at how supported that is.
Yeah.
Like, which trunk is this?
So it's a carbon trunk made by Flossman, who makes all the carbon stuff. The plan.
That's so hot.
The plan was to build some supports off of here to reach in and pin to the chassis.
Yeah.
One of those things, like, let's just run it. We, just didn't have time.
Right.
This car will never be finished.
Look at the way this kind of just bolts into that.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of triangulated onto the whole.
All rusted and everything. Couldn't even use stainless hardware.
Cell in the back also.
Yeah, fuel cell. It's a 10 gallon, so it kind of sucks. I got to fill it up every session, but
yeah.
I mean, I run 104, so I kind of have to.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't think that through either. I forgot about the cost that was gonna be. Yeah, I saw the 109.
Yeah, they are not cheap.
I saw that. But yeah,
One thing I wanted to point out also.
I even got speakers. Look at these speakers in the back.
You do?
No.
Oh my!
They're gone. But you either make a panel that weighs more because it'd be out of aluminum. That's like cardboard. That I was like, well, let's just leave this. This looks nice.
It does have all the speaker logos
Heck
on
yeah,
it.
Harman Kardon. Great stuff. Great stuff.
One thing I want to point out also, because you told me just now, one of these ducts feeds his driver's seat.
What?
Yes. Look inside. Look in here. It feeds. So as you're driving along on the straight, it's basically pumping nice clean air into your
there's
back.
I don't know if you can. Well, yeah, you can see it right in the seat. There's a hole right in the seat. And most guys will put like one of those little inline blower fans that you see on the helmet. They'll put one of those in there.
Right.
I haven't. It doesn't get that hot. And I mean, you don't run a cool street, do you?
Yeah, we don't.
No, I mean,
AC.
We have AC. That's true. I see the sadness in his eyes.
well, I mean, everybody gives me a hard time about not running a cool suit.
Yeah.
And we run 5 laps.
It's true.
I mean, 4. It's never really that bad.
For me, it's 2.
I need it. I was gonna say, I see you run 2. Yeah.
Sorry.
These things need some heat, so I got to run 4 laps to get heat into them.
Wow. Now, also the steering wheel is kind of interesting because if you recognize, these are the same steering wheel as Alex Moss's steering wheel, I think, from the Super K.
Exactly the same one.
Is it the same diameter and
I
everything?
think exactly the same one.
It's probably the same one.
Yeah.
That's the one that they run in like a lot of the factory GT4 BMW cars, except for they've got like a big digital display.
Yeah.
Like right there.
Oh, okay. That's what the
Bolt
cutout.
into it?
Yeah. It just bolts right in.
Okay. I like,
But it's still
looking fender cutout.
it's still a 6-speed.
Yes, it is. Oh, factory 6-speed.
Yeah, it's the factory 6-speed from an M5. So
okay.
we've got a Clutch Masters clutch setup in it, 6-puck. But other than that, it's pretty much. I'm trying to think. All the engine mounting and trans mounting was all custom, but I mean the drive shaft is stock from an E46.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So the length and everything.
The length was that's kind of what set the engine placement. We wanted it as low as possible. If I could do it again, like if we build a Grid Life track mod car, we'll scrap that and we'll put the engine wherever we want
Also,
it.
like further back in the short drive shaft.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I think I'm not gonna lie. After running with this one event, I think that's the plan.
Wow. Okay, so actually, speaking of that, what would be the ultimate chicane plan for another E46 Xavier?
So this is the low downforce package. So we already have a high downforce package designed that has a dual element swan neck wing and a bigger front splitter. So we just haven't needed them. But I think that'll be the next step. I mean, I think probably over the next year we'll develop a track mod car and come run with y'all. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, this is like even though this is your guys' first event, it's like you guys is freaking awesome. We're like battling for overall win right now. You know, it's not this close.
Well, you're not running again. I'm gonna go see if I can get it.
Oh shit. Okay, Alex, load the new tires up. No, but also just like in general, I really love how this car looks like, and Brad gave me quite a few pointers as he's leading me out, you know, the first few days, the first few sessions. Yeah, definitely gave good amount of advice and learning about this track that was pretty tricky. So I love the aero package, I love how the car looks. I think it's freaking awesome. I think everybody just loves the E46 M3, especially like the trying to build like a GTR red.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
a lot of people try to do it.
And there's a lot of like show cars that gets built into the GTR spec and never gets tracked and never gets driven. So seeing something like this actually out here competing, it's pretty freaking cool. And you know, we at PhD have had a history with E46s also. We had a silver one that didn't go well entirely. So it's always been a dream to maybe eventually jump back into one of these and do it properly, do it right.
Yeah.
You know, like something like this. Wouldn't that be cool? So thank you very much for showing us the car, Brad.
Absolutely, guys.
I think it's freaking awesome.
I appreciate it.
We'd love to see you out here more, and maybe, just maybe, talk about your Pikes Peak plan.
You guys coming back?
We'd love to come back.
I was gonna say, you like the track?
We love the track. Do you,
Yeah.
Alex?
Yeah.
Bring the GT3 next time.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
This should be fun.
I appreciate it.
All right, take it easy. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you all next time. Maybe with more battles with this car. Bye.